Virgo, the person on your mind this week, how do they feel? What are their intentions? What are their actions? This will not resonate with everyone. Take what does, leave the rest. Switch the roles if you have to. If the shoe doesn't fit, don't force it. If it's too confusing, it's not your reading. Virgo, the person on your mind, how do they feel about you? Who am I picking up on? Who needs this, Spirit? The Ten of Wands. How else do they feel about you? The Seven of Wands. Let me just clarify a little bit. Why do they feel a Ten of Wands? We have the Nine of Swords. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. The Four of Pentacles. Give me one more for the Ten of Wands. The Ace of Cups. All right. This person, they're very stressed out. They may feel like they're carrying the weight of this relationship. I feel like they want to have a new beginning, and that stresses them out even more because they realize how deep their feelings are. At the same time, it's almost like they're very defensive. They're not entirely happy with the direction that the connection relationship is going. It feels like they're very set on their ways, on what they want, on what they don't want. And it just really stresses them out because this is not something they can just, this is not something they can just turn away from. It's like there's a lot of emotions, there's even like a lot of burdens, a lot of things accumulated here. I feel like, again, with that Ace of Cups, it's like they want to have this new beginning, but at what cost? All right, let's start again. But is it going to be different? Is it gonna, is it gonna be an, is this relation gonna go in a way where we both feel happy, where we both feel like it's balanced? I feel like you're dealing with someone also who's very stubborn. While maybe at times they can meet you halfway, I feel like most of the time it's almost like they have their perspective, you have your perspective, and you guys are butting heads. You can't seem to align. They seem to be kind of angry or very defensive when it comes to you. I also feel like you could be dealing someone with someone, Virgo, who can be kind of controlling, not necessarily in a narcissistic way, but in a way where they like to call the shots. And if it's not really going how they want it to, there could be conflict here. But let's keep going. What are their intentions, Virgo? The Five of Pentacles. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. I almost feel like, Virgo, their intentions are to leave the situation. I feel like they feel like they've dealt with enough, they've seen enough. They're very aware of what the relationship is bringing to them. And for some of them, there is this energy of either putting a boundary or cutting you out. I feel like their intentions are not really to give. They have a wall up, Virgo. This is someone who, it's almost like to the point where they have to feel bad. They have to put you first, which again, it's not a bad thing, but it's to the point where they're putting what they want, what they desire to the side to understand you, to make you feel comfortable, to kind of hold on to this relationship. But when is enough and is when is enough enough? When does it get to the point where they start listening to what they truly need, what they truly want? Because something here, this relationship is not, it doesn't feel like it's bringing a lot of joy and happiness. It feels like it's just burdening them. It's like causing more anxiety and worries, and they're just not 100% happy at this time. Someone could be comforting another person because of their something that's going on with their job, or someone could have lost their job, or there's something about financial difficulty here. Someone could also be tired of being like the breadwinner. as in like they see that the other person, they're not putting too much effort to work or to contribute, you know, to pay the bills, or if you live together, or there's just this energy of like it's all one-sided and it's become too much for one person. They need help. They need to feel that balance. And I feel like eventually someone here is going to be like, no, you know what, we're done. I'm also getting the energy of like there could be like a child or like an older, like a teenager or a young adult that is still living with the parent or with the cousin or with the brother, or with living with somebody who is providing for them, and they're about to also just cut them off, or just, you know, they gave them many ultimatums. Like someone here has given somebody, I don't know what kind of situation, love related, family related, but someone here has given the other person ultimatums and the changes aren't happening. So now it's to the point where the intentions are to ghost, abandon, leave somebody stranded. But it's not like the person should, they may, the person who is wanting to leave the situation, it's not like they feel like the other person shouldn't be so surprised, because they've spoken to them about this. They made it clear what they wanted, what they needed, what they had to do, and the other person hasn't done it. So in one way, it kind of makes the person who's abandoning, leaving, or whatever the case may be, feel kind of better, or like detached, or not. It doesn't make them feel so bad for cutting somebody off. All right. Um, what actions is this person taking towards you, Virgo? We have the Three of Wands. So they're planning for the future. They're planning, some of you, if you're not in contact, I see somebody planning on when they can come in. If you're at a distance, I'm seeing someone look at their options on how to get to you, looking at different flights, looking at how can I get to this person. I see a lot of planning for what's the future, what's to come. I'm also getting, for some of you, and again, we have this Queen of Swords again here. And I'm hearing her kind of say, yeah, you better plan. You better fucking do something, because I'm not going to do it. Like, come on, like, get it moving. I don't know who that's for. Let me see. How do you feel about them, Virgo? So you do have a lot of hope in the situation. I'm just going to cover this up because I don't want, yeah, you do have a lot of hope in this situation. You're very optimistic. This is someone that you may feel unconditional love for, but at the same time, there's a lot of disappointments. You may feel like a disappointment, or you're starting to worry a lot, or like there's something about, I feel like Virgo too, like you're or somebody here, it's like they're so used to being going a certain way. It's like they're scared to either expand or go a different way, or just do something different from the norm, and that worries them, because it, I feel like the other person, they need them to like, they need them to put on like their big boy pants or their big girl pants and make the changes, make some type of change here. What is the outcome for Virgo and their person this week? High Priestess. You guys may not be talking too much. There may be a lot of quietness. Someone here is trying to connect and just trust their intuition. I'm getting a strong Pisces. Six of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and Judgment. I feel like someone is using their intuition this week. There will be some type of love offer. I do see a lot of nostalgia. Maybe, you know, the past is coming back. Some type of reunion here. I see you guys, some Two of Pentacles, someone may just have a lot going on in their life right now. But I mean, the outcome as a couple, I almost feel like there is a decision being made to go and revisit the past, looking the pros, looking the cons. I do feel like there's a lot of feelings here with that Knight of Cups, which makes it harder to let go or just completely put everything to the side. But on the other hand, there is this emphasis, you know, with that Queen of Swords showing before, like someone really has had enough, like they're on their, like, their, what's that quote, they're like on their last straw, on the last, like, this is it. It's either you're gonna do it now, or that's it. Like there's no going back after this. Like they're tired of carrying all this weight of this connection, this relationship. Let me get let me take back this card. Let me cover that. All right, let's use this. What would they say to you? This could also be your subconscious. Just take it how it resonates. There's something this person would say to you. You're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars, because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. And let's get a hidden truth. Let's get hidden truth. I know I crossed that line with you. All right, Virgo, that's what I'm getting. Have a great week. Thank you for watching.